To start with this drawing, let's begin with a few markers of where the different picture images come in. Like for instance, the shape of the bunny head, the overall height, right? And then the height of this figure here. So for instance, if I have to draw it here, I would make sure that I have the bunny coming in about this length, right, from here till this. That would be the length of the bunny, right? And then some distance from there would be where about this height would be what that other maybe it's a fox kind of creature that would come in there, right? Okay, so if I have to draw the bunny here, as you see over here, this will be the height. So the circle shape would come in over here, right? And then the overall shape of the, I'm going to draw it as a rectangle, right, for now, just to make sure that we have, and then the legs will come in something like this. Overall legs will come in something like this. Okay. Right, the hands would be right here. Okay, and there is a bag here. Something like this, all right. And then the shape of the ears will come in like that. Make sense? This will be a little bit too big. A little bit smaller. Okay. That would be the bunny shape right there. Okay. And then see over here, notice the donut showing up here, right? Could be the donut size right there. Notice over here, this guy. See if we try to draw him as a rectangle, right? It's long, sleek body and kind of a triangular head there. I don't know if it's a beak or a small snot. Anyway, so something like that, kind of eyes there, right? And notice over here how the legs will come in. Just like that, right? So what I did was, overall I just drew the shape first, so I know exactly what height it would be and the other image would be how. So all the detailing we will be doing later on, but this is just to get started with, right? To make sure that we have the overall shape right. So this is just, so what we did was, first we started with shape. So we started with the height, right? Took the height into consideration. Second was basic shapes. Basic shapes like we drew a circle first. So we drew the height first, right? Overall for both of them, what would be the height approximately? And then we drew the basic shapes like a circle and a rectangle, and the like a V-shaped legs. And then over here also the donut we started with, the bottom over here, and then the overall image of this, right? And yeah, I mean, after this is when you could put in, even fill in the blanks of the eyes and the overall shape of the bunny, right? We don't have to worry about that right now. My idea to teach was an overall how to go about starting to outline your drawing before you even dive into the details. So yeah, so that's basically it for this session. We will draw the actual image in the next one. Right, so now let's get started with the actual image drawing. So for this, we need to get started with a pencil. So like before, we will start with drawing the height of where we are going to be trying to draw, right? So overall the height first. So start over here. This is about the height of the ear here, right? Then the head would come somewhere around there, right? This will be the head there. And then the overall leg somewhere around here, right? This will be the overall height. And the body somewhere around there, and then the legs, right? Okay, and then the height of this guy here, somewhere around here, right? Okay, so let's start. So first we draw the basic simple shapes. Simple shape of the bunny ears, right? We're going to draw that first. So that's about like an oval shape, something like this, right? Oval shape, something around like that. Okay, and then we will have the ears drawn. So see, notice over here how the ears are. They are in a shape of a petal of a bird, flower, flower petal. Notice one of them is a little bit bigger than the other. Okay, and then the eyes. See, notice how the eye shape is. So I'm going to draw this first over here. Okay, notice the nose. I'm going to like draw a central line coming across from the face like that, where the nose will be part of it, like that, right? And then the eyes will come in here. See how I did that? Okay, so the eyes will be here, this, okay? Draw a line first, draw the nose on top of that, and then you will draw the eyes. Then the smiling bunny, really happy with the work she's done. Okay, then the eyebrows coming right there. Okay, all right, and then we have the rectangular shaped uniform comes in somewhere there. And we'll draw just like that first. We'll come back to that. Then we're going to draw this part here. So this whole thing will be how the uniform would look like, right? Something like this. That's how the uniform looks like. Then below here is where the shirt comes in. This double bag that occupy the space right here. Don't worry about it right now. So over here for that, we leave out some space. And what I want to make sure is that we have the overall image of the bunny shape right. So notice over here how I'm drawing the legs. It's tapering down, and then this other leg comes in right on the side like that. Right? And then the foot would be something like this. 1, 2. Okay. And there, this would come in something like that. This. Okay. And then over here would be where we have. Okay, so this is a little bit tricky. So notice how this shape is, the hands are tied with each other. So we're going to try to draw the one that's on top over here. It's like an X shape. Try to draw the one on top first. Okay, and then the bottom one comes in right below that, like that. And then that's the hand right there. Clear. Draw that. and there's the collar. Okay. Okay, notice over here how for the shape of the towel bag you have to draw kind of like a cube, a little bit of elongated cube. So you know how to draw a cube. If not, then just try to draw a square below, more like a diagonal square, and try to draw a similar square on top here. Okay, it should be more like this. It looks like a cube right there. That would be your bag. Okay. For a square, just make sure that all your lines, to make that bag, make sure that all your lines are lined up, so that it looks like as if he's holding the bag right there, the other hand, right? Okay, perfect. And this side of the drawing would be where the fox would come into picture here. So for that fox, or I don't know if it's a rat or a mouse or something. Okay, anyway, so for that we are going to first draw. See the shape of the donut here, right? And then we'll try and keep this height, right? Let's draw that, and then we are going to draw a rectangular shape. So remember what we did? We did the height first, then we did the basic shapes. Okay, we're going to do the rectangular shape first, just like that, right? Comes in like that, and we'll draw the head of the thing. For the head, again, it's a oval shape, and then there is a snout that comes out, just like that. Okay, and then there is the ears, right? The eyes popping out almost, 1 and 2. Right, and it's down for the shirt. It's the body of the hand. Okay, and see over here, notice how this is in a V shape for the pants. It is the shape of the foot. It's more like an L shape thing, right? Okay. Alright. So once you draw that, the overall image of your bunny is ready. Now you can go dive into the details, like things like shading of the ears. Should we get that line there? See what I'm doing? Now that I've the overall image right, I can start drawing the lines more darker because I'm done with the overall image. So first, when I drew, I was making it all very, very light. So it leaves me space for in case I have to do some corrections. Once I'm done with that, then I can do things. A few things you notice when you're drawing is like things like the eye. One side of the eye is a little bit darker than the other, so then that basically is giving it that shadow effect of a 3D diagram drawing, right? And then this is over here, this guy's eyes also light up, crazy eyes, right? Right. So it's basically the overall diagram drawing right there. You can fill out the rest yourself. Okay, once you draw that, that's when you can draw the other, the side buildings. For instance, this building over here, right? Again, for a cube, it's very simple, very easy. All you have to do is, I'll show you a simple example of a cube right here, okay? Cube is draw a square, just like how you do otherwise, just a normal square, right? And then what you do is, you draw another square right below here. Okay. Okay. Then you join these sides. It becomes a cube right there, right? This is exactly how this image cube is. So over here, what I will do is, so for drawing the cube here, our building, to draw square shape, it's right down, right? Down, right? And then you just, instead of the square, just make it on the sides like that, and this will come down here, as in like the building windows here, right? So we can just draw right. Then we can draw this like that. Okay. Similarly, the other one, draw these top things and all also. Okay. Slow down the image recording, and then you can draw the other side of the building also. It's part of your drawing completion. Okay. For advanced artists, notice how the shape of the square of the buildings is, because the camera, the way we are looking at the image, is placed from the bottom. So we are looking on top, right? So the buildings look much more wider on top versus bottom. See over there how it looks like. Further away, that's how it looks like. So anyway, so that's basically how the overall diagram drawing is done. So good luck. We'll meet again next time. Bye.